beautiful is our Zulu language, guys. Oh, let me know if you want me to do a Zulu playlist, my Zulu playlist. Listen. Eshe. Eh, Today we're doing like a get to know me tag type of thing, but I just asked you guys on my socials, what's the one thing that you've always wanted to ask me, right? On WhatsApp and on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, and obviously you're not on my WhatsApp because I don't know you, then you better follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna put my IG handle here right at the corner so that you can get to follow me on Instagram, so that when I do have questions, because more of my videos that are gonna come up now would involve you guys asking questions with regards to that certain topic that I'm gonna discuss, or the people that I'm gonna invite on my channel are gonna discuss. Yes, okay, moving right along. I'm so disappointed, guys. I am so disappointed. You know, I thought people are gonna ask me like those wholesome questions, no questions that are gonna make me think that I don't know, man. You know, you guys were like, when are you dating? Are you not to this man? What's going on? Do you have crushes now? Slow down, people, okay? Like, slow down. Yo, guys, the first one, I wrote down the questions, so I'm just gonna read like from down. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading the questions. Okay, how do you choose your friends? They're also different and you seem to have a lot of them. How do you deal with toxic friends? That's like 3 questions. I'm a person who works a lot with energy. If I feed off your energy and you feed off mine and I love your energy, then me and you are going to be great friends, or good friends, or friends just in general, or like an acquaintance. But I feed off people's energy. I can tell when someone has great energy and that we will vibe and we'll get along very well. Yeah, I can tell. And I can instantly tell most of the time. I can instantly tell when that particular individual energy is not for me. So then I distance myself. But yeah, I just work with energy, man. I work with energy. Wait, I didn't finish that question. They're also different. Yes, I don't want the same type of people. It doesn't make sense. To have a lot of them. I don't know how I ended up having lots of friends, guys. Like, it's so weird because I was also the person who believed in having a small group of number of friends, like 2 friends or 3 friends at most, or 1 friend, or no friends at all. Like since primary. And then I don't know how I got myself into having so many people, which I think is now the reason why I don't manage my friends well, if I can put it that way. Like, I feel like sometimes I neglect other people because I'm focusing on the others, and sometimes I neglect those other people and focus on the others. And I think it's like handling everything else and then having to talk to people on a daily basis is not possible. It's not possible. So some people are gonna be left out a little bit, but I try my best to talk to everyone. Yeah, but sometimes when some people don't engage with me, then I don't engage with them, which is bad because they engage with me all the time. Unless if I want to ask you something or I have something to speak about you with, then I'll engage with you. But I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. I know my friends are probably like, yes! I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. And then how do you deal with toxic friends? Let go. Wow, put the trash in the bin. I'll let you know. Best believe I'll let you know. And then if you work on it, then we cool. But if I can see that it's something that consistently occurs all the time that you keep on doing that is very toxic, then I unfortunately let you go. I let you go. And sometimes I tell you, if I know you're a person who is open to discussing things, and I'll let you know, actually I feel like now we should like split. But if I know you're a person who won't see reason, then I just let you go. I do the what do you call, not ghosting per se, but if you talk to me, I'll talk to you, but I won't like, I just let you go, man. I let you go in my heart, let you go in my mind. Yeah. How do you take care of your mental health? I take care of it. That's the best way I can answer that. I take care of it. How do I take care of it? I take care of it. I think the most important thing with mental health is you acknowledging your emotions, acknowledging where you're at emotionally and mentally, and not ignoring how you're feeling. If you're feeling down, allow yourself to feel down. Like sometimes if I feel like I don't have the energy to face people, I just want to be by myself and just, you know, be on my own. I do that. I shut people out. I become distant. I do that. Thing is, with us, we always want to be in this healthy and happy state, and it's like we are in denial to accept that we're not okay sometimes. I think that's something I struggled with. So when I'm not feeling okay, I acknowledge that, and I allow myself to feel those emotions, and I do whatever I can to take myself out of that space, out of that state, whether it's walking, whether it's jogging, whether it's talking to a psychologist, whether it's talking to people who have dealt with the same thing. Yes, so I'm very active in fixing things. I don't like staying in a negative or an unhealthy state where I know it might derail into something really bad. But yeah, that's how I do things. Guys, take care of your mental health. Hey, take care of it. Your life seems so busy. How do you manage your time? Do I manage my time? I don't know. I just take everything as it comes. I guess this person is saying I'm busy all the time because they see me. Here's the thing, I'm a student, guys, but for some reason people find it hard to believe that I actually do study, that I actually do work, that I actually do my academic work. Because people see me, maybe we see me out with my friends, or I'm hanging out with people, or I'm doing shoko stuff, or I'm doing this and that, and I'm doing yoga, like I'm doing a whole lot of things. People just find it hard to believe that I can be serious with my academics. Guys, that's the main reason why I'm here in the first place. That's the main thing. Yeah, I just take things as they come. Sometimes drawing up a schedule helps. You might not follow it through like to the T, but it sort of guides you. Yeah, it sort of guides you throughout your day, throughout your whole week. So that's what I do. And also taking time you need to rest. I am that girl. If I feel like today I don't feel like waking up, I'm not gonna wake up. I'll stay in my bed, watch whatever I'm watching, just relax and listen to music, anything. Yeah. Off topic, would you do a collab with me? Yes, most definitely. I like having people on my video. I like talking to people. I don't really like talking one-on-one to the camera. It just feels weird. Yeah, definitely hit me up. Yeah, hit me up. You have my number. Yeah, you know who you are. Hit me up, and then we can speak, and then you tell me what exactly you want us to do, and we can sort out the time. Because you live close by, so we'll be able to like sort out the time and see if our schedule don't clash, and we'll be able to do it. Like, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. If there's one thing you could give all your loved ones, what would it be? It would be peace. Yeah, I think we live in such a chaotic world now that people are struggling to find peace. People could be happy but not be at a peaceful state, so they're not really enjoying being in that happy state. People could be going through the most and they're not peaceful, so they can't really deal with the issue at hand. Yeah, just peace, man. Peace gives you comfort. Peace gives you everything. If there's one thing I'd give the world, like the world ever, not just my loved ones, it would be peace. What do you fear the most? What do I fear the most? GBV, being a victim of GBV. Like sometimes I think about like what if one day I'm also killed by a man. What if one day I get raped? What if one day I get physically abused, or I'm a victim of one of the things amongst GBV, under GBV. So that's one thing I fear the most. It's really sad. I remember this when I wanted to go to Belleville to fetch stock for my yoga business. I wore a sweater, a very baggy sweater, and I wore baggy sweatpants, and I was wearing a mateg because I was like, at least if I don't look girlish, then maybe people might not bounce on me or attack me or try to mug me or try to kidnap me or something. So, and I had to ask someone to go with me. Oh, I was really scared, guys. Like having to step out, thinking about who's there watching, who's there stalking you, who's there trying to pounce on you. It's not a nice feeling. It's not a nice feeling. And I don't know, I just hope men one day wake up and realize that what they're doing is really unfair. Just as women having to go through those emotions and it's sad. It's sad, and we shouldn't be going through this. We shouldn't. But this is not a perfect world, so we just have to deal with whatever life deals with us. In real life, you seem so intimidating as compared to YouTube. Why is that? Hectic. I hate this question. I hate this question because I'm not intimidating, guys. Like, I'm not intimidating. I think, sometimes I'm a loner, right? So I'll walk by myself, I'll do things by myself. I'm not a groupie type of person. I'm very social, but I'm also very much of a loner. So when people see me by myself, people just assume like ngidiniwe, or I'm the. I remember one time this one person was like, I have this face of, don't greet me, don't you dare try to greet me, don't even step close to me. I was like, what? But guys, I'm not gonna be smiling for no reason if I'm by myself. Like, it doesn't make sense. And also, I think another reason is because when I meet people, as I said, I feed off energy. So if I don't like your energy, you're probably gonna see it on my face. I'm not gonna pretend. And I think sometimes people don't even have to say anything, or people just greet me, but I can already tell what type of energy you possess or that surrounds you. So I think that's why I can't pretend. I can't. Maybe I should stop doing that, because people think, I don't know, guys, but like, I'm a very cool person. If like, I talk to you, like, I talk to everyone. I talk to everyone. I find it hard to believe that people find me intimidating. Do I look intimidating? Stop it, man. Stop it. Do you like being your mother's only child? Yes. Yes. Because from a very young age, I was very grateful that I was the only child. I think it's because of the things that I went through. I don't have a sad life story, but I just found it better to be an only child, because I feel like if I had a sibling, then I'd have to take care of myself and them. Even when I didn't have to, I'd do that because of the things that I went through as a child. So yeah, I remember this one time I was like, I'm so grateful I'm on my own. Actually, I'm so grateful I'm on my own, and that I don't have siblings, because it would drain me to deal with my life and also of my sibling. I think also the wrong perception that people have about me is that I'm spoiled, just because I'm the only child. Without people having to know me, they just assume that I'm spoiled. I'm not spoiled. I was actually the opposite of that growing up. Literally the opposite. I was never a spoiled child. And I don't like it when people assume that when they hear Wuti, I am my mother's only child. I hate that concept, because it was literally the opposite of that. My mom never spoiled me. I lived most of my life with my grandmother. My grandmother never spoiled me. My relatives never spoiled me. I was never a spoiled child. So please stop it. Right, to that day, there's this question. Any developments since the last video? Do you have a crushes? What are you attracted to men now? Yeah. This is the most weirdest thing ever, being attracted to men, guys. Like, that gender, actually, being attracted to that gender is the most weirdest thing. I think now I'm slowly understanding what I couldn't understand before. The little things, there's some things I still don't understand, some things that I wouldn't do, but I think now I'm slowly being normal, because people will call me abnormal for not dating, but I think now I'm slowly starting to be normal, but I'm not fully normal as yet. I remember this one time, this one guy was helping with groceries, and stuff like, oh, you're not so bad, you're not, and people talk to me and I'm not even focused on the conversation. I get focused on what is happening, what are you thinking, like, why are you thinking of this guy this way, like I just focus on why am I attracted to this person. Yeah, it's just weird, man. It's just weird. I spend time trying to analyze why I'm feeling this type of way, and it's just weird. So no, I haven't been dating. Probably not gonna be anytime soon, because I'm still trying to learn myself in that department. I'm someone who wants to be very prepared before jumping into something. But yeah, I'm still as single as ever. The sad part, though, what I can tell you is that I lost a friend and an acquaintance due to that particular video that I shot. If you haven't watched that video, go down and look. I think it's called I didn't find men attractive, and some of the reasons why I'm not dating at 21. But I lost a couple of friends because they made their moves towards me, and I was like no, and they couldn't understand that, and they tried to use those reasons in the video to manipulate me into going out on a date with them or dating them. And I was just like, I felt very much disrespected, I felt very much offended, and I just felt like so many years of friendship and you still don't get me, you still don't understand me, and you're trying to use the reasons that I used in the video to make your case, to manipulate me into doing what you want me to do, which I'm not gonna do. Guys, can I just put a word out there? If you've approached me before and I said no, best believe it wasn't because I wasn't attracted to men, I wasn't attracted to you. Okay, so don't bother coming back to me. Don't. If you tried your luck with me, don't come to me. Don't come to me. Whether you did it indirectly, whether you did it directly, don't come back. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. It's so disheartening, like having to lose someone like, you know, you've been friends with for such a long time over such a silly thing. You men are just, you're like the pandemic. Next question: have you ever doubted God exists? That's a very interesting question. I have. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna stand here and be like those Christians and be like, I've never. No, I have. And when that happened, it was when I was still transitioning from my grandmother's church to all the churches that I was visiting, because I was seeking at that time spiritually, and to the church that I'm going to now. Let me tell you this, that was the best decision I ever made, like, in my entire life. Because being in the church that I am now, which is the church that I joined when I was doubting would God exist, because I was like, I'm out here in the cold. You can't be existing and leave me out here in the cold. Like, if you exist, you should be helping me out. But joining the church, I was investigating. I think it was a very good thing that I was in that state of doubting and trying to figure out what's this Christianity, what's this power or higher power level, and trying to figure out who God is, trying to figure out Jesus Christ and the life that he lived. I just learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about God. My relationship with God strengthened. I learned a lot. I grew spiritually. I grew a lot spiritually. I'm understanding a lot of things better now. Yeah, I just love being in this, guys. I love being a member of this church. You really, really grow as an individual, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Like, your overall well-being as a human, you grow. Like, it makes you, I don't even think I would have made the decision that I've made to be where I am now if I didn't join that church. That's how great it is. Yeah. Are you Zulu? If yes, how come you have a Sotho name? Another question that irritates me. You know what I hate the most is that people learn that I am Balisa and then they start speaking to me in Sotho. Guys, don't do that. Don't just assume Umuntu just because they have a name in a certain language, it means they speak that language. Don't assume that. You know, I remember first it used to make me so mad. It used to make me so mad. So how come I have a Sotho name? It's because I'm not Sotho. First of all, Zulu, Mashu. Both my parents are Zulu. Kamashu being KZN. I think my mom named me Balisa. So when we stayed in Joburg, when I was young, I think she liked the language is Sotho because it's the language that dominates in Johannesburg, I think, and in the area that we were living in. So when I was 5, my parents split up, and then we moved down to I moved back to KZN and then continued staying there separately. So I think when we were there, I think my mom just liked the name and she just named me Balis instead of Mbali, because Mbali and Balis mean the same thing. Yeah, she just liked the name. She liked the concepts around it, I guess, and she just gave me Balisa. Zulu, guys, Zulu, Paka. Okay, Zulu, Paka. What I find irritating, it's like people don't ask people who have an English name, why is your name English? Because those people are not English. People will ask me, why is your name Sotho Barum Zulu? Do you ask people who have English names why are their names in English whilst they are not English? And they're African, or they are colored, or they are whatever race they are in, or whatever tribe they belong to. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Wam so miswong. That's Zulu. go back. Gunomdai, Singila, Umeiwa, Mangamahle, what's that one? Singila Meiwa, okay, let me not embarrass myself. I really exposed myself in the who knows Zulu best video. 3 words that best describe me. It would be, I'm very inquisitive. Yes, I'm very inquisitive. Sorry guys, my camera is doing this because the questions, I'm literally picking up the questions in a box that I put my phone on. So every time I pick up a question, then like my phone does a little wobble. Three words that best describe me would be, I'm very inquisitive. I'm very much inquisitive. I am, what can I say? I'm a very determined person. I'm very determined. If I do something, then I'm gonna follow it through with my all. I'm a very determined person. And then I think the last one would be, people claim I'm loud, guys. Okay, I'm loud a little bit, but I'm loud. You see those people who say I'm intimidating? I am loud. How can you be intimidating and be loud? Like the good loud, not the bad loud. I'm the good loud. I like to believe I'm the good loud. What's your type? What's your ideal man? I'm thinking this is connected to men. You see, when I say, you guys, some of the questions with regards to dating, I'm not gonna answer them, but I'm gonna answer this one. This will be the last one. What's my type? It's men who are confident. Men who are confident in themselves, who are not arrogant, who are not hubris, but who are confident in themselves, in who they are, where they come from, and where they want to go. Men who carry themselves with honor, with integrity. People who appreciate life. People who are men who are intelligent. And by intelligent, I don't mean book smart. I mean, you can be book smart, but there are some people who are book smart, but when you speak to them about everything else other than academics, it's a disappointment. It's a disappointment. So I'd like someone who's very lifey-cally, if there's such a word. Lifey-cally smart. Someone who can be street smart. Someone who, I don't know, man, who thinks of life differently than the norm. Who's very ambitious and very determined to follow their goal. Yeah, all around a good person. As I said, like, physicality doesn't really matter to me, but a confident man will make himself look very handsome. And a person who takes care of themselves very well can make themselves look very handsome. Kind of horrible, guys, but once they start taking care of themselves, damn, they look fine. But yeah, that's I think that's rounded up. Well, I can say people who are very grounded as well, people who embrace other people's cultures, men who also believe in God. I think that's very important, because then we're gonna clash big time. So if your relationship with God is okay, or at least you're in the line of establishing it and trying to learn, then I could work with that. But a person who is an atheist, who completely doesn't believe in God, who just doesn't do anything to strengthen the relationship with God, then shame, it's a no for me. It's a no. Okay. Yeah, someone is very respectful, someone who carries themselves with integrity. I think I did say that. Yeah. What's my bad trait or toxic trait? I think I have the. Okay, I think I've changed that one. What is it? What's my bad toxic trait? Most of the time, I'm a tell it like it is person. I'm not those people who be like, I'm real, nah, and be mean and tell you in a mean way and try to belittle you. And no, I'm not that type of person. But if you ask for my opinion, I'll give it to you straight. I'll tell you exactly what I think. And some people don't receive it well, because you want people to agree with you all the time, even when they shouldn't be agreeing with you and should be showing you the light. You still want people, just because the person is your friend or your relative, you want them to still think or make you feel that the decisions that you are making are right when they are not. I am not that type of person. I'm not gonna suck up to you. So because I have that mentality of I'm not gonna suck up to you, I'm gonna tell you when you're wrong and when you're right. I'm gonna celebrate with you when you're doing well, and I'm gonna tell you when you're going down the gutter. I'm gonna let you know. What keeps you going? What keeps me going? Really? It's God. God keeps me going. God gives me hope. Yeah, that's what keeps me going. Modimo, guys. Modimo keeps me going. And also knowing that I am destined for greatness, knowing that I'm supposed to be way more greater than I am today. So that keeps me going. Even the little setbacks and the challenges that come my way, like I'm able to better deal with them because I know and I can see the bigger picture. I think the one thing that every individual should be able to do is visualizing the bigger picture, because once you visualize it, honey, no one can stop you from achieving whatever that you want to achieve or being the person that you want to be. And I think also for me it's making sure that I don't sacrifice myself along the way, because I think that will eat you up. So yeah, I just do the best that I can, be the best person that I can ever be, and that's what keeps me going. Why don't you like weaves and makeup and heels? Weaves and makeup, I don't like them because I feel like they're fake. Not to offend people who wear them. I know some people wear the weaves because it's a protective hairstyle. Some people wear makeup because they're trying to hide marks, scars, and acne. Whereas and with me, I don't have any acne. I don't have scars, but mainly because I feel like it's fake. And I have no grudge, or I don't hate anyone who wears them. Do I feel like people who wear those weaves and makeup are fake? No. I feel like people should do what they want because they want to do it. With the heels issue, it's because they're very uncomfortable and I can't walk with them. As easy as that. I like comfortability so much. Yeah, that's about it. I feel beautiful as I am, guys. I feel beautiful the way that I am, and I don't know why people find it hard to accept that I'm comfortable in the way that I look. Like when it's occasions or events, I will still show up though like this. Okay, maybe not with like a beanie and like with, I'll obviously like, try to look nice, but I will still best believe I'll still be in comfortable clothing. Yeah, that's just me. That's just me. What do you think is your purpose in life? My purpose in life, I feel like it's to empower people. I feel like it's to make an impact on people's life. I feel like it is to change the world. I am that girl. Yes, I'm that girl who wants to change the world, who believes they can, take care of everyone's issues. I am definitely that girl. I know it's I know I'm definitely one of those people. Yes, I am that person. I'm that person. Sometimes, I look at my life and I'm just like, Mara, why are you like this? And it just happens. Like, it just happens naturally. It's not something I plan. It's not something I intentionally seek after. It just happens. Yeah, and I think my also other purpose is like to break barriers, to help people become better versions of themselves. Yes, that brings me the utmost joy. To help people become better versions of themselves, and I think I am working towards that, and I'm on the road of doing that. But yeah, I think that's what my purpose in life is. It's weird. At some point, I thought it was to be an astronaut. Now that I'm studying it. Yes, guys, that brings us to the end of the video. Please subscribe, please comment what you liked and what you didn't like. If your question was answered, and if you have any more questions, I'll probably do it at another time when I also have failed to upload a video that I was supposed to upload. See you on the next video.